In this tutorial, I'll guide you through creating professional Minecraft thumbnails for your YouTube channel. Even if you already make great thumbnails, I promise you'll pick up something new, so stick around. I'll show you exactly how to make a thumbnail like this one. First of all, we need a rendering software like Blender, Cinema 4D, Mine-Imator, or Blockbench to get our skin and world render. I'll be using Mine-Imator since it's the most beginner-friendly. Finally, you'll need an image editing program, such as Photoshop, or if you prefer a free option, I recommend Photopea. Now go over to the Mine-Imator download website and scroll down. Then click on the installer of the newest version to download it. After installing, open the new program. Create a new project by giving it a name and clicking the button below. In the menu, go to the crafting table, scroll to Scenery, and click Import from World. Choose your Minecraft world, then navigate around to find a spot that works for your thumbnail. Once you've picked a place, click and drag to adjust the area. Use the sides to resize, because lifting up or pulling down is needed to include caves and trees. After selecting, click Import Selection, then go to Texture, hit Browse, and choose the Bare Bones Resource Pack, which is available on Modrin. This will load the resources to give the world a trailer-like look. Finally, click Create and place it wherever you like. Before we continue, did you know that only 1% of you watching are subscribed? It would mean so much if you could help me reach my goal of hitting to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Every single one of you makes a huge difference. Thank you. But now back to the video. Use WASD and right-click to move your camera. Then look around for the perfect spot for your thumbnail. I've decided to set mine up right here. Next, we'll create our player. Go to Character, select Skin, and either upload your own or download one from another player. I'll use my own, but feel free to pick whatever you like. Once selected, place your player anywhere in the world and rotate it however you want. Position your camera by opening the workbench, selecting Camera, and clicking Create. You'll see the camera view in the bottom right of the screen. Set the field of view to 30, then move the camera back slightly so your player is positioned on the side of the screen. Next, let's animate the player skin. Start with the legs by selecting one, not both, then pull it out slightly, rotate it, and push it back into place. Repeat the same process for the other leg, then move on to the arms. To achieve a more trailer-like look, lower the arms slightly. After that, raise one arm to make it look like the player is pointing, and finally, bring the arms closer together for the finishing touch. I'll show you how to add custom items into Mine-Imator. First, go to the Item section in the crafting table. Choose an item you like and click Create. Place the item, then click on it to rotate and position it however you want. Feel free to experiment with the values until it looks right for you. Once you position it to your liking like me, we'll move on to making it look more visually appealing. To start, head over to Environment, adjust the time and rotation to whatever looks best for your scene. For me, this works perfectly. Next, set the angle to 0 and increase the strength to 300. You'll notice the scene looks much cleaner already. Scroll down to the sky settings and choose a nice blue shade. For sunlight, go with a deeper orange and set the ambient light to a darker blue. Turn off both fog and wind to finalize the environment. You can see the result already looks fantastic. Now, select the camera and a range of settings will appear. Go to Bloom, enable it, and adjust the settings. Set the threshold to 70, the radius to 30, and the intensity to 20 with a fiery red color. Finally, in color correction, set the contrast to 10, the saturation to 120, and the vibrance to 10. Now go to the second link in the description and you'll be prompted with this here. If you do want to donate, you can always do, but if you don't have the money, click I'd rather not to get the key. Follow the instructions, because this will allow us to render without any watermarks in much higher quality, making your thumbnail look so much better. Back in Mine-Imator, go to Render. Select FHD 1080p or higher, then turn off Show Watermark and select High Quality Rendering. To get your image, click Save. Now you want to come over to Photoshop or Photopea. There, click New Project, and instead of clicking YouTube thumbnail, set it to 1920 by 1080 on the right. This will give our thumbnail a lot more quality while still keeping the YouTube 16:9 thumbnail resolution. Thereafter, import your Mine-Imator render image and just crop it to fit the screen, and then click this check mark. Now delete the unnecessary layer on the right by clicking the trash icon. Then you want to come over to the text. First, type whatever you want. I'm just going to put thank you, then highlight all of it and align it to the center. After that, change the text color to white. Click OK and choose a font you prefer. I'll use a Minecraft font for this example. Lastly, enlarge the text to your desired size. It's kind of blending in with the background a lot, so I am going to select the text again and click Effect in the bottom right. Then click 3D and select the angle to -90, and after I am going to set the color to whatever I want, which is probably going to be a nice purple. Once you've done that, click Drop Shadow, and then set the angle to around 135 degrees. Lastly, I'm going to select Outer Glow, change it to white, and then just set the size to something like 10. Finally, click OK. If any values look off for you, then you can change them again in the Effects menu from the bottom right corner. Now we have this fantastic thumbnail as our result. This guide is a simple starting point, not a strict step-by-step process. Use it as a foundation to build upon and customize as you like. You can add elements such as custom presets, overlays, mobs, a vignette, or anything else that enhances the design and makes it your own. The possibilities are endless, I guess. Just have fun and get creative. Thank you for watching all the way. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Merry Christmas, everyone! And why not check out these videos next?